Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second part of the first mission on Thief the Dark Project. As you know, my name is Josh, you will know me as Sneaksy Gamer, and let's get right into it. So picking up right where we left off, I'm going to come over here. I find this rather strange. It's just the way the lighting works in the game, but if you stand right here, you are supposedly completely unseen. But okay, now let's continue here. You want to open this door. Close the door, dang it. I'm going to put this torch out because there is a guard patrolling on this side. Somewhere around here. I think. I may be wrong. But I'm pretty sure there's a guard patrolling somewhere around here. I'm going to come up here and check up here. And there is some stuff up here. There is some bread, a couple apples, and then some plates you can throw. But anyway, in here is where we came in behind the drunk guard and knocked him out. So as you can see, that could have posed a problem if I had left him. He might have been able to see me here. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Okay. 1 second here, sorry about the volume control showing up here, but the audio seems to be a bit quiet, so and as you can see there, the door can get stuck if you're standing too close to it. So in here there's, I believe that's a stack of coins, another vase you can throw. And I guess there isn't a guard out here patrolling. But over here, this is just kind of for convenience right now. This is going to be my exit after I finish the mission. I will be going through that door. I can go back no, I can't go back the way I came, but I can, if I wanted to sneak past or fight my way out through the front entrance, I could, but that's the easiest way to get back out. Okay, I already went up there. Or was this the one I already went up? I believe it was the other one. Yes, it was the other one. Okay. I'm gonna put that torch out because there is a guard who comes down into this room on a patrol, but there's what appears to be a golden bottle of wine or something. Or maybe it's just an expensive wine, but there's some loot there. I'm gonna quick save here because I can kind of have a tendency to screw things up once in a while. But anyway, knock him out. And as I said in the last episode, it's not necessary to knock all these guards out, but it makes it a lot easier if you do. I don't believe I need to put that torch out, so I will leave that one. Okay. First things first, I'm going to head over here. Okay, I don't believe there's anything in this room. No. But now, I'm going to hopefully not get spotted here. But I can hear a guard moving about in there. Once I hear him get further away. Gonna put out that. Okay, he still heard it, but I don't think it alerted him. And I'm gonna put that one out. And that just makes it a lot easier for me in this area. Because this is one of the harder areas in this mission. It requires a lot of really precise timing. Okay, before I try to take those guys out, I'm gonna come upstairs. There's some loot up here. I'm going to attempt to get 100% loot on all of the missions, but I may not be able to do that. In that chest there's some bread, some coins in here, a carrot in there, and nothing in that one. Okay, now before I go back down, I'm going to quick save. And now this part is where I was saying it requires precise timing. I will wait for him to turn around to go back in there. And then I have to hide in this corner. And if I don't get the timing right, I will get spotted by that guard. Or the body will be spotted by him. And I will be... I'm going to quick save, and I will be... he will be alerted. And that's why I quick save.
Intruder! Come on now, come on. We've got an intruder!
As you can see, I'm not getting the timing quite right.
Stop right.
I apologize for all the quick loads and quick saves and stuff. And that guard heard the noise, but he is alerted, but he didn't see me. So after a little while, he will return to his patrol, or to his spot over there. And lovely. The guard from the other side came over. Okay, I should be okay. They shouldn't find me. They will return to their posts after a little while. But I was trying not to alert them, but I'm not going to keep trying and trying, because you guys won't want to see me keep doing it over and over and over again. But now this guy is returning to his post on the other side. And the archer in this room should have returned to his post as well. Now this part, he may be alerted again, and it will just be a little bit of waiting then. But I'm going to quick save now that... Okay, he wasn't alerted, and now I put that out because, as you can see, the archer, there's an archer on the other side. You saw him come in here, and he has a possibility of seeing you if you don't put that torch out. So now it's just kind of sneak up on this guy. And that can prove to be difficult once in a while. But see, that guard would have spotted me if I didn't put that torch out. Most likely not. It's not guaranteed that he would have spotted me, but I'd rather not take the risk. Okay, now, rather than just going straight across to the other side because there's a patrolling guard in that hallway as well, I'm going to go downstairs and back over to the other side. There's lots of back and forth in some of these levels. But I'm going to come up here. You'll notice I'm not running a lot because I don't want to make too much noise. I will run in a couple of spots, so just so it doesn't take quite as long. But now, I'm going to cut through this little room here again. I'll quick save here. I'm a spastic saver sometimes. But, and this room up here, just like on the other side. I'm going to put out that torch because a guard does come down here. And then I'm going to... Yes, you can run while you're crouched, which just the mental image of that is rather strange, but anyway. Now we gotta wait for this guard. I believe he comes through here. I'm trying to remember. Maybe he doesn't. No, I don't believe he does. I believe this one has a different patrol. Just in case, I'm going to put that torch out. No, I don't want to move too quickly because I'll make a lot of noise on those tiles. But there, grab some loot there, and I'm already at 794 loot, so I've passed the amount I needed. I'm gonna go across those tiles. And now, I got here at a good... I have good timing getting here as this guard is coming up from this side. Knock him out. And once again, I don't think anyone comes through here, but I make it a habit to get the bodies out of sight, out of areas where they could be spotted. So I'm going to quick save there. Now this is basically a mirror image of the other side. So I'm going to have to do the... As long as you don't come out here, I'm okay. And once again, nothing in this room here. But I don't like that that guard spotted me. But he didn't really notice me, he just kind of like saw something out of the corner of his eye. And was like, wait a second, what was that? But he didn't really notice me.
Did you hear a noise?
And I've only got 3 water arrows, so I don't want to waste them, so I'll reload. Now's a good time.
Who is there? Is someone there?
And I should be okay to sit out here. And I'll listen to his footsteps to see where he's at. There we go. Sneak into the room and crouch run across the carpet. Now stay still because when you move you're easier to spot. But I'll head up here. There is a little bit of loot up here. Can't quite remember for sure where it is. Okay, I don't want to climb over those because that will make a lot of noise. Okay, here's this chest. Got some coins in that chest. I'm up to 806 loot. And now, quick save before I head back down. And this I have to do exactly what I did on the other side. Well, not exactly what I did, but what I was trying to do on the other side. The good timing, knock him out and get out of there real quick. If I'm noticed, so wish me luck. I'm not good with this timing stuff sometimes. So once again, I will quick save in the corner. I'll get this ready.
Nothing here now.
Okay, good.
Okay, you Taffer. I'll find you.
Oh man, he didn't spot me until I grabbed the body. But once again, just a waiting game until he goes back in there, unless he, of course, comes over this way too far. So it's just waiting right now. I could sneak up on him and knock him out. Okay, he's going back. Really? He saw me. He wasn't even looking at me and he saw me. Nice.
Oh well. Don't know what it was.
And I missed. I can get him on the next time through when he comes back. See, a lot of spots you have to have this, you have to do stuff like this. It's just waiting for the right opportunity and... I don't think he saw me. I don't think he noticed. He's not coming out here and he didn't say anything. He didn't notice it. Good. Now this side I don't need to put out the torch. It's just gotta be very careful not to go over too far and can't move too fast either, or he will hear me. Got him. Okay, and there's only a couple more guards that I will need to knock out in this level. I'm getting pretty close to the end. But first, I'm going to quick save. I'm going to come down here. I believe there's loot down here. I may be wrong, there might not be. But anyway, even if there isn't loot, that's the front entrance. And there's still 3 guards out there, so it's a good idea not to go over there. Okay, yeah, there wasn't anything here. Now, the part I'm going to next can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. But I like it because it's realistic. in a lot of games like this, if you're standing up above, people can't see you, and it's not very realistic. But in this one, however, you'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. It's on the other side. I still don't want to be too loud. It's just a good habit to not make a lot of noise in this game. I'm gonna get my sword out. We've got a secret area up here. That's right, you move a bit faster. I think you move a bit... No, you don't, I guess. Yeah, it seems like he slows down when I pull the sword out, but... Oh well, I'll still get over here. Move a bit faster diagonally. Okay, now here's a secret area. And there's the noise for the secret area, I believe. But this part I'm going to be up above a guard that I would have a lot of trouble with later. Like right at the end of the level. So I use this secret route to get above him, and in theory, I will knock him out without being seen. But things don't always go according to plan. So he's facing over here. If he turns and faces a different direction, no, don't face this way. He can spot me up here. That's where I was saying it's realistic, because in a lot of other games like this, being up on a different level, they can't spot you, and it's just, that's not realistic. It's not like people never look up above them. And even if they don't, peripheral vision, you'd be able to see something up there. Now's my chance to sneak over here. And what I'm hoping to do, I will take a small bit of damage when I do this, but I want to wait until he's facing into that room. I think he's turned back around facing out here again. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but I believe he's... Yes, now is the opportunity I'm looking for. Got him. And hopefully the guards out there didn't hear him say anything.
It's a throne room.
Okay, that's what I'm here for, but before I take that, I'm going to go back and finish off the level, the other parts of the level. Okay, so quick save now that that part's over. And as you can see, I did take a little bit of damage there, so let's eat a few apples. And that didn't do anything. Bread? There we go. Eating a couple of meals worth of food here. There we go, back to full health. But as you could see, there were two doorways in that room and down below in there, and that's how you would normally get into there if you didn't use that secret entrance. And you can see where that would be a lot more difficult to sneak up on him from. Okay, so grab a little ring up here. And I don't want to go out this door. I always come to this side first. And I always have to end up going to the other side then, because I want to be on the other side for the direction of the patrol route of a couple of guards in this area, in the next area. Because I want to be in a certain spot in the patrol route so I can knock them out without having to make a bunch of noise or without having to distract them. as there's two that follow the same route and they're exactly opposite of each other in the route at any time. So it can be kind of difficult if you aren't quick about it and if you don't have the right position.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
And that's a plate glitched through the table a little bit, but okay, I'm gonna save that for now and grab this and this. Lord Bafford, a recent delivery of antiquities from Bonn contains several items which we felt might be of interest to you. Descriptions follow, but you are welcome to drop by our shop to examine them or our other goods in person. An ornamental scepter, what I'm after, 3 feet in length. The body of the staff is weirwood, carved in the star and dot pattern. 6 inches of the ferrule. Some of these words I'm not sure how to pronounce. I apologize if I'm saying them wrong. And 5 inches of the grip are bound with burnished copper overlaid by an ink and glaze craquedar varnish. Once again, I apologize if I pronounce things wrong. The crowning feature of this magnificent piece, however, is the 6-inch teardrop cut cloudstone, one of the finest of its type we have seen. A treasure box of 2 feet by 3 feet of silver birch wood. The lid is of inlaid perline and onyx, in a maze pattern carved into the wood. The feet are lion paws, each clutching a crystal globe. The inside of the box contains 2 principal compartments, one with glass shelves and one without. Beneath the compartments is a lockable 2-inch false bottom for your most valuable treasures, Grimworth and De Perrin, fine antiquities, and precious relics. So that may be a clue to some loot, I'm not sure. But this papyrus, Milordy Bafford. Speaks ye sell to Guinea, and did you bid? Dreckbound the hammer hearts have been afoot, a skulk, affreting about, grabbing many a one to vanish in the cold stone, down below their forge ye chained cells. Tooks they your dealer Tarkus in their clutches night past, and 2 patrons as well, named of Liesel and Ryan. I'm assuming it's scooped up as they left, and these not the first cries, Guinea. Little wonder then if Dreckbone grows sparse come these days. Of course the lack o' blame to one hand, but I give Guinea a firm understandsy, blood and doom and the whole book, so he'll be learning him'n all he can about how to turn the hammers off him, never you fear. About your Victoria, nothing yet. Walks she an inch above the ground, for all the dirt of her footprints have I found. Dominic. And as you can notice, that guy speaks very weirdly. He is what are known, he mentioned Hammerhearts. They are Hammerites. They're one of the factions in this game, and there are what this guy is, and he is a pagan, and they all speak like that, and that is actually where I got the name for my channel, was the way they speak, as they call your character a sneaksy thief and things like that. So that's where I got Sneaksy Gamer from. Just a little bit of background on my name then. So now I'm going to quick save and open this door. And I'm going to wait for those footsteps to pass. There we go. And I'm going to try to get over here. And this is, as I was saying, where they are exactly opposite each other. I want to hide in this spot and knock him out, grab the key off of him. ever so quietly. Drop his body there. And there we go. And now I wait for the other guard to come by. As you can see, if I didn't have the timing right, I could have been spotted by him. That's why I choose this area, this spot, and on this side, because it seems to be much easier than the other side. Okay, now he's on this carpet coming this way.
Hey. Hey.
And he spotted me. I think I'm going to try to stay crouched until he gets here. I could always wait for him to go by, but it's difficult to get to him without him noticing me because the tiles make a lot of noise. Got him. Now I'll get his body over here, and I believe that's all the guards I need to worry about in this level. And as you can see, they do have a strange position when they fall over, but nothing I have to worry about or anything. Just thought I'd mention it. And now we get a bunch of loot in here. Well, not a bunch, but we get more than we've gotten in other spots. And you will notice I'm trying to close doors as I pass them. Or as I'm done in the rooms, I try to close the doors. And that is because it's a habit from the other games in the series. And here we've got a couple of those golden bottles. And for the longest time when I played this, I used to think, that must be like an oven or something. Don't know why it's so big. But it's a stage. It took me forever to realize that that's a stage. But anyway, now, that room I showed you in the basement. We're heading for that room now. That is back here. And okay, I don't want to make too much noise because I'm not sure if this takes me anywhere near the entrance where they could hear me. But I'm going to crouch run, just because I like to try to picture what that looks like. And we are almost done with this mission now. There is very little left to do. Once I clean up this room down here, it's basically just go back for the scepter and make my way out. Okay, so we get the key. The key is not necessary for the chest. Open that, we get another piece of loot. And this book is just a debt register type thing. There's that Dreckbaum that was mentioned in that guy's note. Dreckbaum again. Ramirez, that's a guy that I believe he's in the second game. He might be later on in this one, I'm not sure. Dreckbaum again. What the hell is going on with Dreckbaum? Even if Guinea's grafting, he damn well ought to be more subtle than this. If it's not turned around in another week, toss it up to Ramirez as breach. Not quite sure what that's about, but now, as I said, now we head back out, get that scepter, and leave, and I will be done with this mission. I'm going to try to hopefully complete each mission in around an hour, so I've got a 30-minute video for the first half, 30 minutes for the second half. But I'm not sure how well that's going to work out in some of the other missions, because some of them do take quite a bit longer. In this one, here, these doors are locked. I used the key that I found on those guys, and the one that I found in the basement, and the one that I found on this guy in here. And as you can see here, this is where that guy was that I dropped down from above, which I'm sure you can tell would have been a lot more difficult to sneak up on from over there. And I don't know why you would, but you are able to use those gongs. That guard, if he notices you, will hit
Here
those
we
gongs and
go.
alert everybody. You are able to use them yourself. As I said, I don't know why you would. But now we are on our way out. Once again, that noise that sounds like a secret area. I'm not sure why it plays there. Might be something telling me something important happened. I'm not sure. But now, I'm just going to do this just for the fun of it. If you come out here, I'm not sure if you can from here. Yes, you can jump down into that pool. And this is right in the middle of the two parts where there were the patrolling guards out here. That's between these two areas, and of course I went to the wrong side. I believe I've gotten all the loot in this level. If I did miss anything, it was only one item. But anyway, time to head out and prepare your ears, because as you saw after the training, the mission complete sound is very, very loud. And I am done. And that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.